Here's what we're going to do, though. I think snaps to bam, and then, oh, cheeky roundabout. Ooh. I shouldn't make that noise, sorry. And possibly, do we want to go? Let's go with our little rural road here. I think therefore I am. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Frack. Check it though. Here's what I'm thinking. If I bring a little road off here to there, and then we'll straighten her up, and we'll bring it up to there. And then if we go like, let's go 12 by 12. That's too far. Let's go 7 by 7. And then we'll go back this one off a little bit. Because what I really want to do is to have this curve and meet this road there, like that. And then we'll just snap that to there. Does that look okay? I feel like that looks kind of crap. Always get, best to go plus one more lane on roundabout compared to lanes coming onto the roundabout. This is true. This is true. I kind of feel like I want to downgrade this road though, but I anticipate that this, well, first of all, this roundabout probably is unnecessary for what we're going to be building in here. And second of all, it's completely unnecessary. That literally could have just been a curve. And this could have been, in fact, I'm going to do, no, look, we'll work our way through. We'll work our way through. Let me get some more of this asphalt rural road and run that around like that. And I want to have a little village out here for the people that are working at these two industrial plants. So the oil facility here, which is doing okay, but is not producing enough oil to keep this guy running. And then these chaps, which are doing okay, and this guy's doing some work, so that's fine. But I reckon if we make a little village out here, it might be, yeah, it might feel nice. In fact, here we go. Let's pull this out. And let's go like that. And then we'll downgrade this. So it just becomes, you know, it is a signalized intersection there, which is unnecessary, but basically all the intersections on this map that aren't explicitly roundabouts are signalized. And I haven't yet been bothered to go through and debalk the entire place. But that will come. God, I hope you guys can't hear my stomach grumbling, because it is doing, it's doing the Lord's work. In the worst possible way. It's a future period, yeah. When you make a village for the people, does that make them... I'll pay that. I'll pay that. So, here's what I'm thinking. In this area, I want this to be just a little neighborhood that is, you know, kind of separated from all of this, but still has a reasonable feel to it and a reasonable sort of, you know, maybe if we even extend it along the foreshore here a little bit. But there is quite a gradient there, and I don't know how that's going to go. All right, let's see if we can figure out something fun. There goes that hamstring again. Oh boy. Let's see if we can figure out something fun to do with this. I want to have a bit of a grid, but not a grid. Do you know what I mean? Like a curved grid that I've just made a dong. It's fine. Let's have a curved grid. But then start to... Yeah. Here we go. Hang on. I got this. So, start a curved grid like this. Have one more of those. To, like, there. Then, let's do something different back here. Where we can have, like, a straight road to about... there. Let's break that road out like here. And then what about if I, like we have like a central circle about there, which it's not a roundabout, it's a circle. It's very dongy. I feel like I've removed part of the dongness, but it's still kind of dongy. It happens. My cities do tend to wind up looking a little bit dongy. And then, check it. Let's grab... actually, we've still got the tree brush that we made last time, yes? A brush or stuff. Good. Let's go up a little bit. Because the map maker was kind enough to even tell us what the brush settings were for the forest brush. Which is just insane. Like, I'm still blown away by how much care has gone into this. One of these days I'll stop gushing about it, but that is not today. Okay, so there is the layout of a nice little some kind of neighborhood. And I feel like we can get started on this by saying, let's have some of a little bit of, we're a big city. Another 2-kilometer block of land. We've got a liberal arts college. We've got some new roads. We've got a water treatment plant, crematorium, floating garbage collector, track and field state, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Oh, and, what? Oh, a cryopreservatory. Lovely. And the large water tower, which is actually, wait. Oh shit, there's dead people over here. They'll be fine. They're not going anywhere. Now, the water tower, even though it's not necessary, because we've got, like, an extreme excess of water in this city. Like, we really don't need to do this. Could you please just move a little bit and, like, fuck off over there a bit? No? How about there? That's fine. Boom. I just want to have that there because it's party. It's just party. At the top of the ziggy-zaggy road, which, with this ziggy-zaggy road, I would like to have little grass roads coming off at each point. Or like just above, and then have a couple of houses dotted up through here, and maybe the grass road, in fact... Maybe the rural grass road would be better through here. Let's see. No. No. Yeah. I mean... Maybe? Okay, no, that actually works. That actually feels kind of good. Kinda. I'm not sold. I feel like I'm paying too much attention to this now. All I wanted to do was put in this water tower, and I've gotten distracted by roads again. Welcome to an Astro stream. Alright, do we want to just double check the dead people situation over here? I see one. Somewhere? No? Am I blind? It's in there somewhere. And that may be because of the fact that our cemeteries, of which I think we have 2, yeah, that one's okay, but we are maxing out on our dead people thing. Okay, so the cemetery usage is not bad. 40%. I see dead... Unfortunately, yes. We do seem to have a little bit of a dead person problem. Do I have any other funky ones? I don't. So it's going to have to be a regular old crematorium. And I believe that these people, so we're only getting so much coverage from this. And there's not a great amount of coverage up here either. So I don't want to, like, replace anything that already exists. So what I'll do is I'll tuck it in over here on the other side of the highway. So it's just, you know, as you're driving along the highway, you just get this, like, blast of I should probably not continue that sentence. And I guess we'll need one over here as well in our new little industrial worker zone, but I don't think at this point we need to worry about it too much. Another one here to service these two areas might be nice. There we go. So, that should take care of our corpse problems. No, please continue. Well, I was thinking, like, if you were driving along here, you're having a merry old time and everything's fine, but then you drive... Wait, where am I? Let's try that again. So you're driving along here and you're having a merry old time. I mean, you can see the shit that's coming out of this. It's just going to be a little bit of corpse vapor that's going to be hitting you in the face as you drive past. You'd be rolling them up. I'm just putting that out there. Can we put a fish stick factory next to it? That'd be, like, ideal. No? That's inappropriate. Okay, so back to Industry Land 1.0, where this little weird looking neighborhood, I want it to just be a little capsule world that is sort of self-contained, and it's going to have all of its little bits and bobs that it needs. It's going to have some Wasser, which can plumb down like this, and we'll turn off our snaps, please, and thank you, and we'll bring this around. I am going to have to go all the way up to the tip. Go. And boop, boom, and boom. And I guess let's do a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and we'll go around the circle. It's not necessary, and it's a waste of pipe, but it's how I like to do it. Don't at me, bro. You should name the strip Richard Road. You, my friend. Wait, is this the whole entirety of the thing? Let's see. Alright. So, what we're going to have is this is going to... Aww. Why you got to do that? Why you got to do that to me? Alright, fuck it. That's fine. And then we'll call it... Oh. Richard Road it is. And then... we'll have to think about that. So, here's how this feels to me. We're going to have all these lovely houses down here. I feel like I would also like some, ooh, let's see, in here, nature reserve park with decorations. I feel like I would like some walking paths. That looks heinous. Ricardo Crescent. Can we make that look better? That's better. And then we'll do like one to there, and then one to there. And inside of here, we can probably have a path that goes like this. And then maybe one that goes like from there to there. Okay. One here might not be a bad idea too. And here. Just going to keep this all sort of farmy. Not farmy, but just something. I don't know. Just something a bit different. And these paths have lights on them, so they should look nice. These don't, though, do they? What about zonable pedestrian gravel road tining? No. 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 I am now overthinking this quite a bit. Let's not worry about this horseshit. Let's just zone the area up. Great idea, Astro. Okay, so these guys need a little medical clinic. So what I'm going to do is have a little services spot here. Right, this little chunky bit here. Here we go. So I have a medical clinic. We're going to have a wee little police station, which can squeeze in. Hang on. Turn off road anarchy because that's going to cuck me if I'm not careful. Sorry, that's a fire station, not a police station. We're going to have a little police station here. We're going to have a little elementary school here. And these guys don't need high school. They can just go to elementary school and then go and dig shit out of the ground, like the Australian way. Next, these people need a place to shop. And so this circus here is like, instead of a main street, they've got this main circle of shops and stuff. They can be all down here and there, and that may as well, right? So we'll let that zip in. Probably should give them some fucking power as well. That might be an idea, which we can run alongside the trees down through here, and then we'll cut across as if it were just running along the highway, right? Or, you know what? Let's just bring it just into the corner here. It should just touch, which it does. And this is going to start sort of doing its thing. Now, next thing we need to think about. Putting in some parks before we expand too far. So let's have a nice park here across the road from the school. Or a small playground, rather. And a dog park. Because a dog park is everyone's favorite place to take their dog. I mean, it's, you know, you wouldn't take a cat there. That might be suicidal. Could be hilarious. No, don't do that. All right, cool. So let's also get in. Here we go. So let's get a district. And I'm not going to name this district just yet. I'll let it go with Elm District for now. And Elm District policies, high-rise ban. And we could go with high-tech housing. Turquoise, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome aboard. I hope you are having a spectacular morning, evening, afternoon, whatever. Is there like some time neutral way of saying I hope you're having a nice X? I mean, I would say I hope you're having a nice Sunday, but it might not be for you. I hope you're having a nice... That's actually a fairly good point. Look, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Also, hello. A nice life? Are you having a nice November? Yes. How is your 2021? Shit. Check this. I'll just make this the Turquoise District. Because why not? Or should that should be a capital L? There you go. Yeah, there you go. We got it. I figured it out. Oh, sorry. Neck just gave me a little bit of a twinge there. Right. Thinking. Have a nice stream? Thank you. I'll try. Well, I don't need to try. I am having a nice stream. It's going quite well. I want to have a couple of medium density residentials just in around the main roads, right? One there as well, so it blocks up the hideous shit. Actually, we can probably just grab this and do a little stretchy poo. Okay. I'm probably going to need to redo all of the roads here, right? cheeky little high density little doobly doos. Then get in around that with regular residential. I might want to have, let's have like a little big box shopping section out here, a couple of little shops, maybe 1 or 2 more apartment blocks in the center. Yeah? Yeah, look at this. Okay. Might even be able to cheeky squeak in a little office block, maybe. But no, these are uneducated people. They don't need that. So let's get the rest of this populated in with some low density. Give this a nice little balanced kind of flavor. Do I want to go on the outside of the road here? No. But yes. Oh, I didn't really want. Fuck it. Commit. It's fine. Ignore me. We'll leave this top section treed though. Plus, it's also backing onto commercial there. So there you go. A nice little riverside village that is then going to feed out. That was bugging me. It's then going to feed out some people to go work over here and do what they need to do. What I could consider doing is then having a little industrial section back here, but this is arable land. So maybe we'll reserve that for a bit of farming. And I think this is nothing. Let's see. Blanc. That's oil. Okay. Was there actually a section here that was no resources? Yes. Back here. So I have no idea what we are going to do with that. No, I absolutely just figured out. That should be regular industrial with a cargo rail terminal connecting onto this rail line. And then all of the other industrial here is just going to feed over to that, do things, question mark, export. Question marks? It's fine. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But there you go. There's our little district. And I'm not happy with the roads. Not happy with the roads. They don't look good. I could go with, and I shall, these little asphalt roads. Because, you know, this is a fairly sort of accessible community. It wouldn't be just, oh, I managed to break that path there, huh? All right. Let's go with, where are the regular paths? Oh, in there. Boop. And pavement path. Park path. No. Zoo path, maybe. Trade school path, possibly. Shared path. That's what we want. That's what we want. That is great. Okay. And then let's put this one back in. Cool. And we'll upgrade the ones that are up here. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Oh, shut up, stream elements. No one cares about the merch. In fact, I should really just turn that bot off straight up. It's basically pointless at this point. Okay, great. So I feel like this little suburb is good to go. So our elementary school is fine. We've got plenty of capacity there. We've got our neighborhood shop. We've got a quiet corner shop. These are all the sort of things that I was expecting to have out here. We also have a couple of big box stores, which, I mean, they look okay out here. Like, backed onto the highway. And then we've got these little, you know, fast food joints across the road. That looks kind of nice. I feel like maybe in here, because there's not much there at the moment. Maybe in here, we'll just pop in a little sort of forested area. And there. there, just to provide like a bit of delineation between these residential zones, and then that's a house there, right? The Hemlock residence, yes. But a bit more delineation between these and then this sort of high-tech, high-value commercial that's out there on the tip. It does look a little odd being on the outside, but I'm okay. I'm okay with it. It's not bad. Question mark. It's fine. Right. So what's next? Turquoise District, good to go. These guys need more oil. So, how about then if we get stuck back into here and we see if we can dig up some more of that old black gold, grab ourselves some more of our, rural grass road, and what I'll do is bring it straight out like, a little bit of snapping would be ideal. We'll bring it straight out like this, and then we'll have another one that comes out of here, and then we'll join them up like that. And see these roads like have these nice crissy points here, and they round nicely on the end. I kind of like that. Kind of like these roads for that. And let's go ahead and plop in a couple more of these guys. We can see we're already starting to deplete the oil in that section. So let's have another couple like here, here, and here. And then we'll do the same along this road. And boom. Get them powered up. Yay! Alright, cool. Right after I built a whole bunch of oil. So now we can do a petrochemical plant. We can do a small oil drilling rig, a household plastic factory, and an oil industry workers' barracks. Good stuff. So, we'll get our little pipes around like this. And I suppose, well, first of all, let's get the power connected. And we'll do something similar. We will branch this across this road, and we'll have it so that it runs along behind that row of trees. And it fucking didn't connect, did it, of course. So we'll have it so that it runs along the back of these trees, pretending that that's how that connects everything up. So that's fine. Now, here's the question. How much does this produce? It produces 6,400 units per week and has 5 freight trucks as opposed to 4,800. So let's go ahead and destroy the things that we just built, because they're not going to be as powerful as a small oil drilling rig. And I'll leave those ones because they'll just slowly disappear themselves. So let's go like boom, boom. And these are going to overlap slightly, but it's okay, because we want to get rid of all the oil that's under here, and then we're done. I may even... No, never mind. Okay, so we can do a little bit of this, excuse me. Or do we want to have that down here? Let's have that down here. Might need another one of these as well, which we can put out here. Good. I should consider installing the mod which lets you have, like, it basically means that the oil doesn't ever get depleted. It's just infinite. But I think that's kind of shady. Let's not do that. Let's not and say we do. So we've got a storage tavern. We've got all of this sort of stuff. That's fine. So let's see how we are doing. So it's currently pushing its way towards level 3, which is great. And yeah, I think we're doing okay. May as well get ourselves a barracks or two, because these increase the work efficiency by 5% up to a maximum of 100% more efficient. I think that's a good idea. Could you fuck off, please? Thank you. And we'll have a couple of those sort of down here. They're noisy, but it's okay, because this place is kind of designed to be noisy. So what's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Lovely. How's that? Infinite oil. Nervous liberator. Oh, hello. There you go. Crack on to the next step. Large oil pump, toy factory, oil industry storage. Beautiful. Let's then... Do we want to crack straight into that? I don't think so. I think we're okay with where we are at the moment. We can, though, start thinking about these puppies. No, these puppies. So we can now produce a household plastic factory. Or a... No, we can't do a toy factory yet because we need wood. Do we have a plastics plant? I didn't build one, did I? Petrochemical plant. No, I did build one. Okay. Yeah, you got to be careful of that. I'll turn around and all of a sudden there'll be like, you know, US Navy ships working their way up here going, do you guys want some freedom? You seem to have had the same mayor for like 31 years. That's very unusual. You might be living in a dictatorship. We need to fix that. What time is it? It's 1:35. I need to take a short 5-minute break so that I can acquire some new fluids and get rid of some other ones that I don't need. But I shan't be long. Please talk amongst yourselves. No spitwads, no throwing things, no paper planes. Just talk quietly, and I'll be back in 5 minutes, friends.